For years, The Cosby Show was America's perfect family, a show that made millions laugh and changed television forever. But behind the scenes, the truth was far more complicated. And for one beloved cast member, the story ends in tragedy. Today on the Cast Rewind channel, we're looking at The Cosby Show, then and now. When The Cosby Show premiered in 1984, it became an instant phenomenon. Led by Bill Cosby as Cliff Huxtable, the show broke rating records and redefined what a successful TV family looks like. At its peak, it wasn't just popular, it was untouchable. But while everything seemed perfect on screen, real life would eventually tell a very different story. Once known as America's dad, the man who represented the perfect father figure became one of the most controversial figures in TV history. Cosby's legacy changed dramatically after dozens of sexual assault allegations surfaced. He was convicted in 2018 and sentenced to prison. However, he was released in 2021 after his conviction was overturned on a legal technicality. Since then, he has largely withdrawn from public life. She was a kind but stern mother and wife. Phylicia Rashad, who played Claire Huxtable, remained one of the most respected actresses of her generation. Later, she built a successful career in theater and television and even became Dean of Howard University's College of Fine Arts. But her public support of Cosby during his legal battles sparked backlash and divided fans. Malcolm-Jamal Warner, who played Theo, became one of the show's most beloved characters. After the series, he continued acting, directing, and even won a Grammy for his work in music. He was widely respected for staying grounded and avoiding the pitfalls that often follow child stars. But in July 2025, his story took a tragic turn. Warner passed away at the age of 54 after an accidental drowning while on vacation. Lisa Bonet quickly became a fan favorite as Denise. But behind the scenes, things weren't as smooth. Creative differences and personal choices led to her leaving the show early. She later stepped away from mainstream Hollywood, choosing a quieter and more private life. Raven-Symoné joined the show later as a cute little girl and went on to become one of its biggest success stories. She became a massive Disney Channel star from the show That's So Raven. She also has a long TV career, including hosting The View. Vanessa, one of the middle daughters of the Cosby family, also avoided the typical child star downfall and stayed consistent. She continued acting in TV and film, she hosted her own talk show for a period, and she's maintained a steady but quiet career. Keisha Napoleon as Rudy was one of America's favorite little sisters. She was one of the most recognizable child stars of the 80s. She appeared in reality TV and independent films. She also built a life focused on family and business ventures. Geoffrey Owens played Elvin, the nice guy husband of Sandra. His innocence and ignorance brought a lot of laughs on the show. Later on, he actually went viral after being spotted working at Trader Joe's, a grocery store. This sparked a major conversation about job shaming in Hollywood and reminded everyone that fame doesn't always last. Because of this attention though, he has slowly found jobs in Hollywood again. Sabrina LaBeouf played Sandra Huxtable, the older, more mature daughter of The Cosby Show. She stepped away from Hollywood, but she focused more on theater and her private life. Unlike some of the other people on the show, she chose more of a quieter life away from the fame. So why does The Cosby Show still matter? Even with everything that has happened since, The Cosby Show still holds an important place in television history. When it first aired, it broke barriers in a way few shows had before. It centered a successful, educated black family at a time when that was rarely shown on mainstream TV. The show wasn't just about jokes, it focused on family, education, responsibility, and everyday life. That formula influenced countless shows that came after it. Today, people view the show through two lenses at once: a groundbreaking piece of television history, and a reminder that real life can deeply complicate the stories we once loved. And that tension is exactly why it still gets talked about today. And it's a reminder that sometimes the happiest shows can have the most complicated stories behind them. If you like this episode, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Also, if you haven't already, check out our last episode about Seinfeld. You'll be surprised at where some of the cast are now.